Now, just as before, I also want to show you this revalidation in production, so to say. So again, we're going to execute this build script here, now that we did add revalidate to our getStaticProps return object. And keep in mind that we have this console log statement in here. So now if I run npm run build, again, this entire project is prepared for production, and Next.js goes ahead and pre-renders pages, but it will now also do this incremental static generation here. And if we scroll up a bit, what we indeed see is that we're generating static pages here as part of the build process, and that was done before as well. We therefore see our regenerating console log statement here. But then you also see that this option here is checked for ISR, which stands for incremental static regeneration. And here we see that 10 seconds is logged in. So basically Next.js recognized that we set this to 10 seconds here, and hence it is aware that this page /nothing, so the starting page, the index page, should be regenerated every 10 seconds. That's what it's saying here. So it's aware of that. Now we can run our build website here locally on our machine with npm start. So not npm run dev, that would start the development server with better debugging support and so on. But with npm start, we can run this build production ready site. So after npm run build, we can run npm start to view this production ready site on our local machine. So now I started this prepared page, and if we now visit localhost 3000 in the browser, because that production demo server here still runs on localhost 3000 as you see here. If we visit that, we see our product data here. So we see this pre-rendered page, which makes sense because it was pre-rendered as part of the build process. But if I now reload this page here, you see regenerating here in this log, in this terminal. And keep in mind that this terminal represents the server side, because here I started the server with npm start. So what we see here is output from the code that runs on the server. And since we see regenerating here after we built our project with npm run build, this proves that indeed getStaticProps was executed again on the server which is running our production ready site. So exactly what I explained over and over again over the last lectures, you see it in action here. This getStaticProps function did run again on the server, not in the browser and not during the build process, but on the server after it was deployed, so to say, with npm start. And therefore we see this was revalidated. It was rebuilt because of our 10 seconds setting. Now I talked more than 10 seconds, so if I reload this again, we again see regenerating. If I quickly reload again a couple of times though, we don't see 10 times regenerating here though, because I was below those 10 seconds. So I hope this all makes sense and it's clear how that works.